Heidi ho, everyone, and welcome back to some Binding of Isaac Repentance. It's been a couple days since I recorded because I had a small trip we had to go on. But we're back now, and you know what that means. Time for us to take another stab at Solar System. I'm feeling good about it. I'm feeling absolutely superb about Solar System. And before you ask, it was a good trip. It was a very solid trip, and I had some good fun on it. But it is definitely nice to be home. Got my first taste of tubing in a long while, and I gotta say, it's pretty rocky, both, literally and figuratively. The very first dip, I ended up going backwards on, and I could have sworn that I saw my life flash before my eyes. And I was like, man, in that brief period of time that my life was flashing before my eyes, I only regretted one thing, and that it was that I hadn't completed the Solar System Challenge run yet. So we're going to try to make amends and at least get this done. And you know what? All great Isaac runs start with one singular press of the button. And then also a lot of other presses of buttons to dodge bullets, but that part's a little less important. We'll cross that bridge when we get to it. But anyway, how you guys doing? You guys excited? Excited for the new week ahead of you? In theory, assuming that nothing horribly wrong goes down between me recording this and me uploading this, it should be like a Monday? Like a Monday at 2:30, something like that. I know everybody loves Mondays at 2:30. It's just kind of a prime time for, nothing. Good button. Oh, good button. The Lovers. It's a card. It's prime time for like nothing, and for me, I'll probably be, and by probably me, I mean will for sure be in a class. Hence why it'll be recorded now and uploaded later. But I mean, imagine, dude, imagine what'll happen after 2:30. I'm sure, like, all those epic working chads, all you 9-to-5ers, you'll be like either getting off of your break or you going back to work, or maybe you're watching this at some other time. Who knows? It'll be so sick. Pin destroyed, obliterated. We're off to a pretty good start. Oh, we're off to a kind of upset entry to the room. Basically, we hate enemies that spawn that close. We also hate champions. For that fact, not big champion fans. We are big pill fans, though. Oh, dude, see, we were positive and we got ourselves a fat dubski of a pill. We could definitely, hopefully, see maybe like a blood donation machine, a little bit of a blood bank arena. Would be kind of cool. We do have a lot of excess hearts on. Well, we are continuing. We're continuing to gather a plethora of red health in excess. Also, free spirit hearts. Let's go. Maybe we can go find something to do with all these darn red hearts. We're kind of going crazy on them. Digger room. Oh, let's go. Too easy. Oh no. Shoot. I thought of it too late. And I was like, man, we could definitely use that if we got an item in here. And then I was like, wait, we can't use it if it gets blown up. And by the time that second thought, had crossed my head, it was too late. It was significantly later than 2, and now I've paid the price. Thank you, consolation prize, for nothing. Maybe something, who knows. Let's go beat this boss, and then we'll go run into the goober room. The silly, funny, haha spike room. We'll see what's popping off in there. All right, what we got for a boss? The Gurglings. Handle them, my minions. Literally so easy. He never stood a chance. And now we're out of here. We're gonna go for angel items just because we're gonna try to play it as safe as possible. In doing so, maybe we will secure ourselves a... Oh, my boys. My poor fly buddies. Gertrude, Formaldehyde, and Jesse with an L. I'll never forget you guys. You always live on in my solar system of a heart. Alright, get out of here. Get out of here, you goobers. I would like to point out once again that I have no idea what solar system unlocks, and I'm hoping that it's good. The odds are, though, it might not be worth it. But where would the fun be if I was to... Man, this room sucks eggs. Ah, I knew it was gonna happen. Where would the fun be if I knew what I was going to unlock? Isn't it just like that much cooler that I could just unlock something that objectively would make my runs worse? That's debatable. I'd like to see you behind a podium. I'd like to debate you on that one. I don't think that actually happened. I think you're spreading false claims. You're a champion of misinformation. Maybe not a normal champion, but certainly one of those. It's just occurred to me that we don't know what the map looks like. It's pretty sick. I like curses. Big curse fan. You guys remember when Discord was not Discord and in fact it was Curse? I don't know. I assume you guys do, or maybe you don't. I'm not sure demographically whether or not you all had been insane epic gamers at the time. But I remember knowing about Curse for very little time. And the only reason I knew about it was because I was getting a skin for Smite. I think it was a skin for Apollo. Back in the old days where I used to play a billion trillion hours of Smite. And I didn't even play Apollo. I don't think I ever used that skin. Actually, I may not have ever gotten it. I may have just gotten the stupid profile icon. I know there were profile icons and there were skins. I, for some reason, thought that that distance between me and them was totally good. It was not. Oh! You fiend. You guys gotta chill. You guys are being very rude. I'm gonna start taking red heart damage here. Which is, you know, it sucks. Because I'd rather not do that. But this room's just kind of stinky. We're looking for, aside from just the fact that we want to continue to have a decent amount of health, we are definitely looking for alternate forms of damage. Oh, dude, my boys. My boys. Oh, no. Oh, we've run into him. This is so sad. To have lost my flawless status from some stinky tapeworms. I wanted to say silkworms, but this is Isaac. Let's be real. I think it is tapeworms. What? Like, does every ending have the cutscene that has like all the enemies? I would figure that every ending does. Oh man. You ran into the poop and died? Oh. This is gonna be a little bit of a fight. A little tiny bit of a fight. You want bombs? Does Carrion Queen like smoke, guys? You let me know. Do you think Carrion Queen likes smoke? Oh! I think Carrion Queen probably likes smoke. However, I do not like Carrion Queen. You just stuck in the poop cycle right now. It's like the spin cycle, but for poop. All right, HP up. That's whatever. Let's go find the shop. Let's yeah, let's also kill these guys. Let's kill all of these worms. Yoink. No shop here. Listen, you can't fool me. I know there's a shop on this floor. Without a doubt, there's gotta be a shop. At least exactly one shop, please and thank you. And mayhaps I mean, let's go in there, sure, why not? And I don't want any actual reasons why not. I flubbed that up. Oh, well, it's okay. It didn't even matter. Look at that. That's profit, baby. That's like a half spirit heart. We'd love to see it. Oh, I got accustomed to rooms being full of nothing. Now there is a room full of something, and I'm unhappy about it. I think I'm just gonna loop these guys around the center here and hope that we can shoot some of them. Yeah. Don't kill my flies. That's well, I guess their names aren't important anymore. That was Brevity and Bosley. Excuse me? Did you not get hit? My face when Dinky wall hitboxes. My face when where's the shop? Which one of you took the shop? You guys hiding the shop down there in the comments? Don't you lie to me. I'll figure it out. I won't figure it out from the map probably, but I will figure it out. There it is. You were hiding it in a room I hadn't gone to yet. Unfortunately, this isn't that kind of curse. Yeah, there's two of them down. You don't need to shoot that frequently, okay? Just there we go. All right, shop. Give it to me straight. That is a jar of flies. That is, technically speaking, some extra damage. So let's roll with it. And then when we end up finding ourselves in a situation in which a room is particularly schmelly, we'll pop that bad boy and fly it up. All right, so here's a question for you guys. What is the best response to getting latchkey? Epic. No, what is the best fly? Fly? I didn't even finish my question correctly. What's the best jar? You know, you got the jar of everything. You got the jar of flies. You got the that goofy angel jar that makes wisps every 57,000 floors. I mean, you got a lot of like jar-esque items. What do you guys think? Honestly, my favorite jar. Well, I don't know what my favorite jar is, but I do know what my least favorite jar is. And it's like a rockets in a jar. I hate that item. I just simply am unable to comprehend the idea of using bombs as projectiles. I get confused, and then I blow myself up, or I just forget that it exists, and then I blow myself up. Or I try to get a secret room and I blow myself. No, normally the end consequence is that I become exploded. And I'm really not a big becoming exploded fan if I can help it. I mean, sometimes you just gotta roll with the flow. Like, when we eventually get the courage up to do, what is it, Onan's Streak? Where every time you You don't necessarily explode, but every time you miss, it's kind of like a mini explosion because you just take damage. You just temporarily perish. Another challenge run, I'm sure, is going to be epic and awesome, and that we're going to have a lot of fun with. But for now, we'll just simply, ouch. We'll just simply, instead... Really? I didn't think I was that close. My hidden invisible body hitbox. Oh, man. Get him. Yeah, yeah! Alright. Keep this going. Alright, so flies killing other flies. Fly-on-fly combat does not count, which feels bad. But that's okay. We got our speed up. We got our damage up. Alright, one peep eye down. You know, I used to just really, really not like Peep, and now I just kind of like... Depending on the room variant, Peep's just fine. Like this room variant, Peep's kind of a guy. He's just kind of a dude. Just kind of a dude guy who is a guy and also a dude. And sometimes a guy. And I can't really be upset for that. He's Jay chillin'. Oh. Oh. Oh, man. We're getting out of here. That could have been some potential free flies. But we didn't want to take damage. So we decided that we would fight the same room, but in the curse room. Just for fun. And just because we didn't want to get anything in the curse room. We were actually going in there just so we could charge up our jar of flies. That's actually just kind of what our main it's kind of one of our main objectives is becoming Flyman, which we kind of start off as Flyman. Also, we're taking a lot of damage, and we should look back in the Isaac code book of epic Isaac tips and tricks for how we should maintain our chances of success. I think it's rule number 1 actually, and it's don't get hit. And we are not doing particularly good with that rule right now. Mayhaps this is the secret room. We were bound to get it eventually. A card. The Fool. Such a good card. Is the mushroom better than... Yeah, I'd say probably. Dude, look at that. We got 20 flies for the next floor. We're about to go crazy. Ugh. All right. Onward and downward. Man, I'm so excited for these next 3 floors. I can feel it in my bones. It's like a ringing sensation. It's just, I can't contain myself. Yeah, nice room. Sick room. Can't contain myself. I sure do love just not... That's epic. Less epic. I sure love just not shooting. I really like just idling my right hand and doing nothing with it. I can just kind of phantom it over the arrow keys and pretend... You know, pretend like if I was shooting, what I'd be doing with it. Like right now, boom, boom. I'd be shooting that guy. I would be absolutely obliterating that poor skeleton. He would have stood no chance in hell. Very similar to a McMahon type theme song. Ba-da-da-da-da. No chance in hell. More brains. They're pretty cool. They're good fodder for charging up our jar of flies. You're kind of fine. As long as you don't make the shooty ones. Oh, he made one shooty one. That's our biggest concern for taking damage is projectiles. It's okay. No, just stay right there. All right, good. So here is the new question, and that is, what what are we doing? How are our odds looking right now? As of right now, I think they're looking particularly poor. That just being that all we've really received is health upgrades, and that's cool. Don't get me wrong. Health upgrades are sick. But it would be nice to get something else. Yeah, yeah, I'm okay with that. We'll just go ahead and do like a little bit of a drive-by over here. There's just certain rooms that, you know, Solar System Isaac, he's just not a fan of. He just doesn't really particularly vibe with. Oh! What were you doing up there? I didn't even know you were there. I was like, I mean, I thought that maybe there'd be one or two more, but he's just hiding. He was hiding specifically for the purposes of ruining my chance. I don't feel as bad now because I took other bad damage. Which, to be fair, I might not have taken had I not just... Oh, fistula. Had I not just, you know, sat there and stinked it up. Ooh, this is cool. This is actually a great room. I would love to go and find the boss room. It's one room too late. I would, let me go and find the boss room now. I'm gonna hope it's to the down direction. It appears as though that is the case. These guys are kind of distracting me. They're all right. Good, you caught them. Pretty cool. We're gonna blow this up for some spirit hearts, and mayhaps we can find ourselves like a secret room. Be kind of cool. Where would it be? I think it would be over here to the right. And it might have some money in it. I'm a big money fan. I mean, it does have money in it. Do not get me wrong. There is some sense in here. You are blowing up my friends, and I cannot stand for that. Also, you're trying to steal money from me. And I also can't stand for that because I don't have much of that. I have exactly enough for me to potentially find something cool. Alright. Now we have exactly enough for us to potentially find two something cools. If they were both at half price. Yeah, I knew you were ready to tell me that 19 cents is not enough for two items. But what you don't understand is 19 cents is enough for the most powerful item. The 19-cent Fortnite card. We can't do anything. Oh well. It is what it is. We're gonna get out of here. We don't need that bomb. The bomb's unnecessary. This is not cool. Ouch. I'm just gonna finish you off here. No reward for getting hit.
Makes you larger.
Yeah, that feels bad. That doesn't feel particularly good. But that's alright. We're on to the next floor, and we're one step closer to our solar system dub. All we gotta do is just happen to land some shots on some enemies. Rooms like this are not cool. Oh, but that's sick. That's unironically very cool. that is something that we look forward to. I think the worst part about the solar system run is just that it really does feel like most of the time you're just waiting. It's a run where you just have to wait for your orbitals to catch up with what you want to do, just because, you know, you can either run into the enemy and get hit and just tank face and hope for the best. Funny. Or you can wait until you get a good opportunity to hit them, but the cost of that is just time. And as long as I'm doing damage, I don't feel bad. But that's the thing, though. I gotta be doing damage. And I feel like half of this run is just not doing damage. Kind of goes back to the whole thing about, I feel like my play would improve if I had higher damage, not only because of the fact that, you know, I've got higher damage, so I'm gonna do more damage. But it's also just because of the fact that I don't get as impatient. I'm not just like, wow, I really wish this fight would go a little bit faster. Which is kind of how I feel about every single attempt I've done for the solar system run. Like, look at how long this room's taking. And I don't think that I'm playing this room particularly poorly. I think there's just a lot of stuff that you have to do each room now. You now have several check boxes you have to fill. Do not get hit. And also hit. And also dodge bullets while also getting hits in. And you'd think it'd be a lot easier just because you can focus solely on the concept of hitting. Ah, feels bad. You can focus solely on the concept of hitting because you don't have to shoot with your bullets. But it doesn't counteract it enough. But that's okay. Because damage is an illusion and health is, you know, it's up to perspective. You know, there's no such thing as a healthy being. There's just a healthy mind and a meat mech, baby. And we've gotten a little sidetracked from the conversation at hand. We've got flies. We are rocking 20 flies. And now we're going into this room and eating everything alive. That always feels bad. Really does not feel particularly grand. Oh, thank goodness for those goobers. It doesn't feel cool when your allies just kind of jump into fire and blow themselves up. It does, in fact, make my job significantly more difficult. Do we think that there is a secret room right here? I think there is a secret room right here. I think there's a fucking super greed right here. I'm not happy, Bob. We're gonna tower him. That's about the best use of a tower card that I've done this entire playthrough. Oh boy. So slowly but surely we are doing something. I guess we will buy this. I don't really think we buy anything else because we really do need this damage. And without this damage, we may end up perishing. Alright, good card? Strength's a good card. Hierophant's a great card.
The Hierophant.
Sorry, Hierophant. Hierophant, 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 Hairy Feet. You know, the list goes on. Whatever you want to call it, it's the card to get you to blue hearts. AKA one of the best cards in the game. Actually, you know, would I argue that the Hierophant, or that, yeah, Hierophant's the best card in the game? Yeah, probably. I think you would be hard-pressed to find a better card. I mean, there's obviously scenarios in which cards are just better, but overall, it's pretty good. Ouch. Yeah, I mean... Get him. Dude, that is my name. Come on. I'm waiting for you to come out. Remember when you used to be able to cheese that? Oh, hell. My hitbox, man. You really just... You hate to see it. Hate to see this big old hitbox. Dude, you've got to... Alright, meat man. You gotta go. Oh, almost hit me. This just feels bad. This is just one of those fights where it's not even really feel like... Doesn't really feel like a fun fight. Because we have not gotten a whole lot. But that's alright. We will slowly but surely whittle mom down with our flies, with our guys. We'll just leave you in the corner there, because then you can, like... You can just make us some dudes. Uh-oh. Ouch. Can you just... Yeah. Dude, that is my name. Without a doubt. This... Yep, alright. We're doing it. He's blown up and giving us some flies. Giving us some hope, if you will. Okay, we've done it. Our reward has culminated into something that might actually help us. Weirdly enough. Only from the aspect that it will let us survive just a slight bit longer. We're on to the next floor. I am really hoping that we... Oh, man! We love the Utero XL. Without a doubt. Definitely not my least favorite couple of syllables that I can hear in Isaac. It's just like, you know, it's one of those things where you're just like, damn. What's worse than the Utero XL? Probably like, what's Delirium? What's the Void XL? Can you get an XL Void floor? If you could, that would for sure also be worse. But I'm not a big womb fan. I think the womb's particularly stinky, and I don't really understand where the map goes. That's all right. Because this isn't the womb, this is the utero, and I'm a utero expert. Nose Goblin. I do not believe that will do us a single thing. That's a little embarrassing. But that's all right, you know. If we had like an actual run, Nose Goblin would be awesome. I'm a big Nose Goblin fan. And if you're not a Nose Goblin fan, I think that you're just a coward. You can't understand. Oh, this is wonderful. Okay, and we can charge up like a decent amount of our flies again. This is really cool. And I'm thinking, I mean, Mom's Heart, that's pretty stationary. If we can just get through, dude, another speed up, this is so sick. If we can just get through like dub Lokis, I can just win. Wouldn't you guys like that? Wouldn't you guys like to not see me do the solar system run anymore? I know I would. I'm in the camp of people that would be like, yeah, I really don't want to hear you talk about solar system run anymore. Ouch. That feels bad, but that's all right. Okay, just they're both in there. I'm glad that we're in here and they're out there. We'll just take it slow and steady. Ooh, we almost ran into that. Oh, we somehow ran into that. All right, so okay, yep. We get a couple of hits. We get a couple of hits for Mom. And we get the screw. That's like, no, screw's not one of those. For some reason, I thought the screw was a black heart. Thought it gave a black heart. That's unfortunate. Let's use a bomb here. No, let's use a bomb here. That's what I meant to say. Okay, let's go to the boss. All right, it's Mom time, or it lives time. All right, get him. Yep. This is gonna suck. Yep. Yep. That's tough. My hitbox is freaking massive right now. Guys, I hate to tell you this. It appears it's not going to be the one. Oh, that's okay. Listen, you know, at some other point we can try another solar system run and you know, you lose a little bit. But that'll be it for now. I hope you guys enjoyed. Hopefully more than I did. If you did, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. Maybe comment down below and tell me how much you dislike when I play the solar system run. And until next time, I will see you. Ciao.